he's holding a 67, but he's at 3. So then we do, okay, so that's fine. So we know that he's at 3, and then he needs to go up. He needs to go to the 3 to the right. Okay, so let's not do that. Step up. Keep stepping up. Give 2, and then we want to say... This helps me think. Oh god. Oh god, that's so gross. I'm so sorry. I've got like you know, like when your mustache, like little hairs are like protruding out further than the others, and like sometimes you can feel them on your lips. That's the point I'm at right now with my beard. That's the point I've gotten to. It's disgusting. I know it's really gross. I'm so sorry about that. Does anyone have... You can do it. Little Chico. Oh man. Every time I look over at the chat, somebody's saying something nice. It's fantastic. God. Little Chico, you're the best. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Alright, so we want to sack this off, I think, because we want to say if my item is 310. Oh. Oh, hang on a second though.
Bands for the band god. Also, you're great. Keep it up. I love the beard scruff.
Oh, thanks so much, Aleph K. Thanks. Oh no, wait, that was random chat viewer. Thanks, random chat viewer. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thanks. Who's gonna get a ban? Who wants to get a ban?
It's okay, Sips. Even if you are playing a game that has far too close a resemblance to Work for Comfort, even if your coding skills leave chat saltier than the Dead Sea, and even if we don't say it often enough, know that chat still loves you. Mostly.
Thanks so much, Aleph K, and thanks, I appreciate it. And we banned somebody as well, so we're on top of the bans. We banned Epico because he said he wanted to be banned, so he's banned. Okay, so hang on. So I've got this. I can set this register here to the label that I need, and then I should be able to then use that. I think I need to do like. I think I need to like get a value by multiplying it by 10 to see if it's like within range or something. I can maybe do something like that. So say we turn up to label 3 with a 67, right? We turn up to label 3 with the 67. We got a 3. So then we'd have to say, the label times 10 is 30, and then we'd have to add like another 30 to it to get the 60 range, and then we could say that if it was 3. This music is perfect, isn't it? It's so perfect. I always feel like when I'm concentrating, the music, I can always imagine like a lot of numbers swirling around my head and stuff. You guys know what I mean? Like the Breaking Bad sort of thing with all like the equations and stuff like swirling around your head while you're thinking about something. So if I have, in Mem3, if I have the number of the label, then I should be able to, if I'm holding, for instance, say I'm holding like 67 and I turn up to label 3. I know that 3 is less than 67, obviously. But in the 3 range, we only want 30 to 39, right? For label 3, it has to be 30 to 39. But we're holding a 67. So we'd have to then somehow figure out that we're A, in the wrong place, and B, where to go and how to figure that out. So how would we get from position 3 to position 6, taking all of that into account? We'd have to... I feel like if we multiply Mem3 by 10, then at least we can get like a number that's like close to the thing. So maybe we just say 60. So if we get to 60, yeah, we could do that. So if we multiply it by 10, Okay, hang on a second. So we get down here, and then we don't do this. We don't need to do this, right? So we say my item is, if my item is less than, yeah, if my item is less than mem3, we can't do a calc here though, right? So we have to do mem3 set, and then we have to do a calc for mem3 here too as well. So we want to set mem3 calc. So we set it, and then we calculate. We set mem3 times 10. Okay, good. Okay, so mem3 times 10, so that would give us 30. So we say, if my item is less than mem3, and it is greater than mem3. No, it's got to be less than mem3. Okay, and then look, we can set mem4 to be the other limit, right? So we set mem4 to be no, wait, we calc mem4. We calc mem4 to be mem3 minus 10. Because that gets us the range. Or it'd have to be 11 minus 1. So mem3 is the upper range, and a mem4 is the lower range, right? So if my item is less than mem3 and greater than mem4, for example, I know it's like not the right way around, then we could give to, else we step over. Wait, where was that stepping happening? It was happening here, right? But wait, so if it's 0 times 10 is 0, and then 0 minus 10 is negative 10. So that's not going to work either, right? So if it's 0, if it's below 10, well, we might be able to get it with the upper only, right? It doesn't matter if it's minus 10, it won't matter. Okay, I think what we need to do here is we have to do a couple of checks, right? Okay, so if the item is less than mem3, good. Okay, and then if the item is so if it's less than mem3, we go through, we stay where we are and we go through, and then we say if the item is if my item is greater than mem4, then we give to, else we move to where? If it's less than, we move to the oh wait, that's not the right place. Oh my god, I'm getting so confused here. I don't think this is right at all. Mem3, I don't even know if this is gonna work either. But it's at least a way of getting these ranges set somewhat dynamically, right? So as it stands now, for instance, mem3 here is 20, and mem4 is 10. So the 10 to 20 range works, but actually the 20 would need to be minus 1 to get the range exactly, right? So then we'd have to do another calc on mem3, say calc mem3 minus 1 to get it to 19, right? So it'd be 19, and then so it'd be 10 and 19, so that'd be the range. So that's fine. So we have the range set dynamically for each one. which works. And then it's just a case of finding where we are in relation to where we need to go, right? So hang on, if I just like sack some of this stuff off. So we want that to go back to the top for sure. We want that to go there. Okay, so if my item is less than mem3. Wait, is less than mem3. Then we want to stay where we are. And then we say if my item is greater than mem4, less than or equal to mem3, and greater than or equal to mem4, then we're in the right place, right? We know that we're in the right place, so we can do our give to here. We can give to here, and then we can do this stepping until we get to the end and jump up and do it all over again, right? Otherwise, if it's not, then we want to, okay, so if my item is less than or equal to mem3, stay where we are. Otherwise, we want to move to the left. We want to step, sorry, to the right, right? And then we want to step to the left here on this one until we find it. Oh, it looks like we put a data cube in the wrong shredder. What did we put in here? Okay, we're gonna have to follow somebody. Okay, so here they all come. So they come down here. So this 8. So 20 and 19. 9. What? What was that calc that just happened? 19 and 9. No, it's gotta be... What are you doing? Okay, hang on a second. Why did that go 19 and 9? Hang on a sec, let's see. So she picks up 86. She comes down here, and she's at 2. Okay, so mem3 is set to 2. And then mem3 is gonna be set to 20, because you do times 10. And then mem3 is set to 19. And then mem4 should be, okay, hang on a second. So we'd have to then put another calc in here for mem4 to add the 1. So we'd have to say mem4 equals 4 plus 1. Just for argument's sake, right? We just want to see if we can get this working, and then we can always tidy it up after, right? Okay, so she gets down, she's got a 60 and she gets to 2, right? So then mem3 is set to 2, and then 20, and then 19 minus the 1, and then mem4 is set to 9, but then we... Okay, so we have the boundary, the 10 to 19 boundary, okay. So if her item is less than or equal to mem3, which is 19, it's not, so she steps to the right. Okay. You fucker. It's gonna be so hard to follow these guys. We have to find the person, I think, with the lowest number. So we got 2 13s here. And we got a 30 here, so he should drop his directly in there, right? Okay, so it's 30, 29, 19, 29, and 20. Okay, so if his item is less than or equal to, it's not. But it's greater than or equal to mem4, which it's not, then he should step to the... Oh crap, hang on a second, that's not right. So he's actually in the right place now, but he's gonna step right. This guy looks like he's about to chuck his. So why did he chuck his? 50 and 59, and he's holding a 13. What the fuck? Why did he chuck that in there? So his cube is less than or equal to mem3, but it's not greater than or equal to mem4. So he shouldn't be... Oh, fuck. I've just seen... Hang on a second. It's my item. Okay, hang on a second. So he's checking mem... Okay, so... Hang on a second. We want to step through this. Okay, so this guy's actually in the right place right now. So he sets 50 to 49, and then he sets 39 to 40. Okay, he's not in the right place, so he's going to step... Wait a second. He should be stepping to the left. 55. This guy's actually in the right spot now. Oh, fuck. Because he's checking mem3 and mem9. So he's holding a 55. What? Hang on a second. He's holding a 55. Okay, so they just get stuck. So hang on a second. What have I done here? I've set these mems to... I've set these mems... Hang on a sec. I gotta follow this through again. Okay, so he's got an 87, but he comes down to 5, alright? So he's setting the boundary. Oh, I see. Because he's setting the boundary. So actually, the boundary he's looking for... 39. So he's setting it based on where he is, but then even then it's not quite right. It's like should be this one, but he's holding an 87, and he's only gonna throw it into. So he's never gonna throw it into anything basically because it falls out of this, right? Because this is set to him. So we've got that, but it's not against the shredder or the number. It's against him. And it'll never go in. Oh. Oh, that's tough. That's really tough. So he's got an 87, but he'll never throw it into the 8 bin because 87... I think he's got to do these calculations every time he's at the thing before he can throw it in. He's got to do it every time. So in actual fact, we want to like step through to here and set it every time after he's moved. That might work. Okay, let's see. So he's at 5 now. So he sets his limit to 50. Then he sets it to 49. And then he sets it to 39. 49 to 40. It's not right. So he's going to step right. And then he's going to set it to 6. 6. 59. 49. 50. So he's going to chuck it in here, but it's not right. He's going to chuck it in here, but it's not right. He should chuck it in. Yeah, okay, they're like one off now. Okay, so that's fine. So what we've done here now is that we have to like almost like increment it by 1. So where this guy's coming down here now. So if this guy's like 94, actually he's probably not the best one to watch. Let's say like the 46 guy. Okay, so 46 will take the number that he's on, which is 10. He's on 1. 10 and to 9 minus 1 0 to 9, but that's not right, is it? Because 0 to 9 is this and it's not that, so we're like off by 1 here, but I'm too stupid to figure out how. Hang on a second. So if this comes down here, so this is 31, so it comes down to 2, so this needs to be, instead of so 2, So mem3, hang on a second. So mem3 is set to, so mem3 needs to be the bottom and mem4 needs to be the upper, right? So we don't need this. So we set that to 20, and then mem4 is actually mem3 plus 10 minus 1. That should work now, right? So they come down here. So this guy checks. Okay, this guy should chuck his in here. Oh. Why didn't he chuck that in there? Okay, so hang on. So his mem3... Oh, shit. Hang on, it's because I've got this screwed up now. So this needs to be greater than or equal to mem3 and less than or equal to mem4, right? Because I changed the limits. Okay, let's try this now. So this guy's got 16. Wait, why did he go to the right? Why is he going to the right? He should have gone left. This guy's stuck as well. So hang on, how come this guy went to the... Oh, we have to change this now, right? Okay, let's try this now. Okay, let's try this now. Alright, so 53, so 12 is kind of close, right? So 20, 29, it doesn't fit. She goes left. Okay, so she should dump hers in here now. So 10, 20, minus 1, 19. She should have a match. Okay, she dumps hers into the right bin. Okay, they dumped them into the right bin, but now they're stuck in some sort of fucking loop forever. Okay, hang on a second. So after they've given it 2, then we want to step up, else jump up to the start. And then if below you is not equal to a shredder, pick up mem1, which is the data queue, the nearest data queue. The nearest shredder. Wait, does this need to be in here like this? This is amazing. We're so close. Fuck, we're so close. Okay, hang on a second. So he's not going up. So he's jumping to the top here. Okay, so we have to follow one of these people through here and find out what's going on. Okay, so this person is close to the right range. She's gonna go over to the left and chuck hers in here. And then when she's done, okay, so she sets the mems and stuff. That's fine. Okay. If it's greater than, yes. If it's less than or equal to, yes. Put it in the shredder. Okay, and then if above her is not a wall, she steps up. Oh, fuck. Okay, I see why. Okay, so she goes back up to the start and then comes down and does it again. She's stuck. He's not though. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. For fuck's sake. This is gonna take forever. screwed up. Oh, it's impossible to tell. Oh, shit. Is it a problem with like the 0 to... No, that one's fine, isn't it? Oh, did he pick up one of these accidentally? Okay, we'll see. Hang on a sec. As they get closer to the end... I think he picked up one of the ones by the shredder, so maybe that logic needs to be in here somewhere. What is that? He picked it up. He's like at the end. He's picking it up. Where was that check for that data cube? If below you is not equal to a shredder, then pick up at the data cube. So how come he's picked that up right at the end? Oh, it takes so long as well. Please ban you and then divide by 10. Alright, I'll do that. You know what? Here, even better. I'll ban you and I won't divide by 10. How's that? Is that better? My God. We're not going to be breaking any efficiency records with this one, are we? Don't you dare. Fuck off! Why do you keep picking it up? So we move to the nearest data cube. So we pick up mem1. So we step to mem1. Maybe that'll help, actually. Oh, we're so close. We just have to stop them picking up the ones next to the shredder, which hopefully this will do it. So if they step to M1 first, and then they can decide whether or not they're going to pick it up. It looks like we did it. Oh my God, that took forever. Okay, we used 23 commands. And my average was 567 seconds with targeted 200 seconds. Haha! We did it though. We actually did it. This is still the easy levels. Okay, good. We did it. Important email organization complete. Unique fashion party. We're on year 44.
You're doing great, Dad!
It's party time. Hey, thanks so much, Spooky Modem. I appreciate it. I love that. The timing's always perfect on those as well, eh? You're doing great, Dad! Oh, God. What? What? My brain is sure big and bulging. Have I been working it out? I have been working it out. And this is how I've been doing it. Oh, my God. Not too bad, but next time divide by 10. Okay, I'll do that. Gotcha. Oh my God. It's party time. Everyone, please pick up your fashionable data cube. You will each find one directly below you. Come over here to the fancy party room. Feel free to hang out. Talk about your pets or your favorite colors or your satisfaction with this job or whatever. Oh, what's that? Someone showed up with the same fashionable data cube as you? Yes, well, there can be only one, so anyone with a sloppy, redundant value must jump with their cube into one of the convenient holes in the floor. Yes, we can't all have friends, don't worry. I haven't had a friend since the 90s, and look at me now. She just described my my whole existence, actually. Each worker must pick up their cube and go to the party room, but only one of each cube value may remain, along with the lucky workers holding those cubes. Anyone holding a redundant value must dive with their cube into an exit hole. Cube values are in the range 0 to 6 inclusive. Okay, so how do we get them over to the... We can get everybody to pick up their cube, no problem. That's not a problem. And then how do we get them all to move into the party room and then start figuring out who is... This is a tough one, actually. So the cube values are all in the range of 0 to 6. 0 to 6. So there's going to be 0s, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. And then we have to get rid of all but one of the duplicates. So we can only have unique. So that means that we're going to have a 0, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6, right? One of each. We'll have one of each. We should have one of each. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll actually fit there like that too, right? So we want to have a 0, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6 here. Okay, that's fine. So we want to... So for the first step is going to be to pick up cube in front of you, right? You're going to pick that up. Now, if your cube value, if my item is equal to 0, for instance. Actually, you know what we could do? We could say calc. Look at this. We could do calc, right? So we could say, not a calc, we could do a set. So we set mem1 to be 6. Fuck. 6, right? Mem1 is going to be the 6. So if your item equals mem1, then we would like you to step down. Okay, so if the direction below you is not equal to a wall, we would like you to step all the way down, right? And then once you're down there, so just jump this as well. Okay, so we get you down to the wall. Okay, if it's not equal to a wall, step. Else, we jump you out of here, down to here, to a new bit of code, which is going to be if the direction to your right is not equal to a wall, then keep stepping to the right. Right? Okay, so here come the 6s. It looks like we've got a bunch of them. So they can get into the party room. So they get down this room and then they can go into the party room easily, right? Now we have to get rid of all of the extras. So there's going to be a bunch of extras. So, so then once you get there, you have to say, if the, to the direction next to you is equal to a worker, we would like you to step down into the hole, right? Hey! Wait a second, why did we have all those extra people go down? We set mem1 equals to 6. And then after they're done all that, then we jump back up to the start, right? Oh, it's because they're just coming through here like this. right? Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? They're getting down here, but they shouldn't be getting down here. So actually we want to have a jump, like, here. Back up to here, I guess. And this jump needs to go below here, right? Oh my god. Now nobody's moving to the right. I think I have too many jumps in here. Let me get rid of these jumps first. Okay, so we know that we can get the 6s to move down to the bottom. Okay, and then once they're at the bottom, if it's not equal to... Okay, so hang on a second. Then we want you to step... Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on a second, though. So now they're stepping to the right, but then they're all falling into the hole. So we need one of them to not fall into the hole, right? So hang on, how come they're all falling into the hole? So they go and they step down. So they're constantly trying to step down here. It's not, if below them is not equal to a wall. Or below them is equal to a wall. So they're gonna step down here. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so if the tile below them is not equal to a wall, then step down. Else we jump out of here and then like down to here. So this if. Ah, okay. And then we could say if it's not equal to a wall again, then we want you to step to the right. Okay, so the 6s should all make it over to the wall now, right? That's good. Okay, so once they're all over at the wall, then how do we get rid of the other ones? So they step over to the wall, and then we say in here, if the to the direction is equal to a worker, we want you to step down. Okay, so now we just have 1 6. Okay, and so once that's done, then we want to, once we've stepped down with all of these people. Oh wait, how are we going to set this? We have to count this down by 1 each time we have somebody standing next to the wall. So if it's not equal to a wall, set mem1 equals mem1, wait, we want calc there, right? Calc. So we want mem1 to equal mem1 minus 1, right? And then we want to jump back up to the start, like that. So here come all the 6s. What in the world? Okay, so we can get all these guys here. What? He's just constantly doing it. Okay, so hang on. Maybe here we can say, like, step down. Oh, maybe after this is done, actually, we can set it, right? So once they're going here, we can, like, recalculate it. What are they doing? Don't do that. Don't set mem1 everybody to mem1 minus 1. We need to somehow get these guys with 5 to start going as well, right? Okay, so I think like maybe here we can do the calc. So mem1 minus 1. What are you guys doing? Stop this! Stop this! What are you all doing? The fuck? Oh no! Wait, 0, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 zeros, no 6, no 1. Okay, and that's because of this check here, the one to the right. But also the rest of it is like all screwed up too, right? Plus this like constant calculating on the fly. We need to get 6 of 5. Okay, so if the person is next to you and your item is what? Greater than? Wait, no. Is equal to this worker's item? A worker? Is that the value? Is the value they're holding the value of the worker? Is that how it works? The memory is user specific. You know what else is user specific? Bands. The sound is pissing you off. Hang on, so hang on. What was my question? Oh yeah. Comparing the value of a worker. The value of a worker. Is that the value that they're holding? No? Hi, I'm Steve Ballmer and I can tell you really suck ass at this game. Can I ban Sipspot? Wait, can you ban Sipspot? No. Maybe you can't. Okay. We have to do a check here cause to get these guys like in. Wait, we're not guaranteed to have like a 6 here either. I think we're kind of on the right track here, but not quite. Okay, so if there's a worker there, so we can do them all at once. We can do everybody at once, I suppose. But we want to get like them in some sort of order, right? So look, we got a 6, a 5, and a 4 coming. They're gonna all start dropping off though. Look, there goes the 5, 4, 6. So this gets them all to go. Mem1 value is 3. That's good. That's good. Okay, they're all dying except for the 6.
You're doing great, Dad!
Because of this check here. So if a 6 gets there, we want the 6 to get there. We want the 6 to be against the wall. So we just want it to be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's what we're left with, right? That's that string of numbers. So this check to see if there's a worker to the right of you and then you drop off works if we have like all the 6s in a row and we just want to keep the 6 and then move on, but I don't think we could do it like that because all of the workers are separate threads, right? So we have to say that if the one to the next is greater than, so if the one next to you is greater than my item, god! Please! Please. Okay, hang on a second. It'll be something like this, right? So we get them to step to the right, and then if the guy next to you's value is greater than my item, then we're in the right place, right? And then we say if the guy next to his value is less than or equal to my item, then step off, right? Some of these guys should hopefully start stepping off. So we got the 4, the 1, and the 0. Okay, so we really want to make sure that the 6s are going first. So here comes the 6. And then the 5s and the 4s. So we have to like almost delay this. We have to get these people going through and then updating this like after. So maybe we can like update it here or something. We can't update it there because they get stuck. They get stuck in there too. Okay, 6, 5, 0. Okay, so hang on a second. So where do we have to? We're close with this. We just have to get this this like trigger thing for like the other numbers going down to go at the right time, right? We have to do it. So if we set this to like 6 again, so that the first lot go. When's a good time for them, for the other ones to go? After the first person drops off? Let's try like that. Oh no, then they get stuck. So they have to start moving earlier. They have to start moving earlier. So it's gonna have to be in the loop. So this is gonna fail unless we get the right sequence in, right? Unless we just set it to 0 first. Oh wait, no, because then we have to change all the logic down there too, right? So if we go from 6 down to... This is so dependent on the positioning of them at the start, right? Which can't be right. So we have to... The problem is that they get stuck if we do it here. So maybe we have to put something in, so like if they're trying to move. See, like these guys would be, it'd be fine, they'd be able to do it. And then they would trigger off the next sequence once the first one dropped off, right? But they get stuck here. So is there a way to detect like if they're walking, or like, is there a way to trigger off these people like to walk into them like while they're walking? I don't know if we can do that. You know what I mean? I don't know if we can detect. I don't think we can detect. They're walking, right? Unless like everybody just takes like, after they picked up, everybody just takes a step like up. And keep stepping up until their number is called. So these guys, this is like for the numbers here. Maybe we do it like this. Okay, so that's all the 6s. Okay, so the 6s drop off. Oh, I see, but if we put this in here, it's not gonna work, right? we could put this maybe in the else. Okay, so mem1 is set to 6. Why is the mem1 getting set down? Why isn't that ever getting hit? That's kind of weird, right? Oh, of course, yeah, because this is happening here, right? And then we're back in the same position. Okay, because it's for each one, of course. So it doesn't matter where we do that. It has to apply to everybody, not just the people who meet this criteria, right? So it was happening to these guys moving along, but it was never changing for these people here. So okay, so if they move up one, that's fine, and then we have to have a way for everybody else to trigger through and then go as well. But it just happens way too soon, right? We can't do it in groups, I don't think. So the 4, the 3, and the 0, but there's no way to like sequence them in. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Unless there's like a place that I can put this where it'll work. But I can't put it anywhere in this logic here because it'll only update it for the people who are moving and it'll never update it for those other people. So it has to be outside. But it can't be outside for... Oh wait, actually, if they step into the hole and then it jumps down to like here, right? And then jumps back up to here and then triggers them that way, maybe that'll work? Well, there's a lot of 6s this time. Okay, okay, they're being set to 5 now. What? So the only way that that's happening is if it jumps out of here. So these people, after taking a step down, which should be their doom, but this might work actually. No? Maybe? It's never getting hit. It's never getting hit. Where this one goes to here, right? So it can't jump out of there either and do that. Which means that this is no longer needed either. So where can I put this? If I put it here, they're all just gonna go mental, right? Yeah, see, they all just come rushing down. So maybe while they're in this room, we have to separate them first. So like, put 6s like in the line here, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 or something like that, and then have them all shuffle into the room and fall off. Do it like sequentially like that. I don't know how the hell we're gonna do that though. I don't know how the hell we're gonna do that. Like, this is already a bit of a mess here, isn't it? I feel like we're kind of close, but I just need to like find out where I can put this to like trigger off like the next group of people, but I don't know if I can actually do it. I could just keep like stopping and restarting it, but it won't let me do it because it'll just be luck, right? 6, 5, 3, 1, 0. See, we were close that time, but we're still missing like the ones that we needed in sequence, right? So maybe we can't do like a conga line down in here and then get rid of the extras. Maybe it's a case of like getting them, just getting them all to come into the room, and instead of checking to see who's in front of them and what their number is, but wait, if they step to the right, so if the person to the right is greater than your item, we want to like maybe step you left. Wow, that screwed that up too, didn't it? Holy crap. No, we don't want to step you left if that happens. If the person to the right of you is greater, and then if the person to the left of you is greater than you, then we want you to step right, greater than my item. Hey. So there's the 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, and 2 should have swapped there. 2, 1. So where is this person stuck right now? Stepping to the right. Eternally stepping to the right. So if to the right of you is not a wall, step right. Oh, okay, hang on a second. We might be able to do this then. We might actually be able to do this. So if to the right of you is not a wall, and then if to the right of you it's bigger than you, we want you to stay put. But if to the person to the left of you is greater than you, we want you to step left. So where can we put the step right? Nobody's ever gonna step right now. They're still gonna flood to the bottom here. It's something in here now. We could get like the right person in like the right. This like kind of almost works, but if they come through the wrong sequence, they need to be able to adjust as well. A little bit, right? But we were so close that other time. So if to the right of you is not a wall, we want you to step right. But then if the person to the right of you is greater than your item, then we want you to check to see if the person to the left of you is greater than your item, and then step back. Else, we want you to step right. No.